I absolutely love that conversation, and look at that. What time it is? It's that time to take a deep breath, fill up on some coffee, and hit pause.
It's time to hit pause with JACOBS.
All right, so I've got the beautiful Zareda joining me inside the studio, of course, and through the entire morning serving us, and I've absolutely loved this conversation. But on top of this, Graham has also generously volunteered to make us some coffee today. Gee, what you got cooking up your sleeve? What are you making for us?
Buddy, yeah, so I got up extra early this morning, okay, and I made us some JACOBS mocha. It's a little bit of a coffee vibe for a slightly sweeter tooth. It smells amazing and it's absolutely delicious. And of course, we've got very special VIP special friends in studio. We've got to do something special for them. So hopefully Zareda's going to like it.
Hopefully she will. What are you thinking of the show so far? You been enjoying your time here?
Yes, it's been a long time since I've been with you guys, so it feels really good to be back. I mean, this whole production has always been, for lack of a better word, family. So, yeah,
nice.
family and coffee.
Oh, there we
good
go.
Good combo.
Yeah, and this is one to warm the heart and to warm the soul and the tummy as well. So we've got our JACOBS mocha, instant love in a cup.
Thank you, kind sir.
Thank you, Guy.
Now, while we're having this beautiful moment, maybe I can have this conversation with you. Cheers, cheers.
Yes to breath.
G. Yes, yes to breath. I want to know from you, with all of us going through a lot of these chaotic and struggling testing times in our day, how do you deal with stress management? What are some of the small things that you incorporate in your day to kind of just deal with those things that could chip away at you throughout the day? How do you deal with that?
So personally, I have been journaling since I was a kid.
Oh, nice.
And I'm still journaling, like all these decades later. I start my day with a journal and I end my day with a journal. And that is my #1 hack to releasing and processing the stuff that sits inside of me. And then, of course, breath awareness is always important. So I'm very in tuned to my body and how I'm feeling. And when we become in tuned, we feel things before it turns into disease. So once you know your body, and I know that you're very connected to body as well, once you know your body, you're able to feel what could potentially be arising, and you are able to as you were saying, hack.
Yeah, and your body will often tell you what it wants.
Constantly communicating, 100%. I mean, you wake up and you haven't slept enough, your body feels tired. It tells you to go back to sleep. Pain in your leg, watch this issue. Don't necessarily mask it, but why is the pain there in the first place? And that's the constant dialogue that we can open up with ourselves.
Absolutely.
I agree with you. Every morning I do this thing where I kind of like just wake up, and before I put my phone on, before I do anything, I wake up, step one.
Which is a major success in our world. You don't understand.
No, it is. We can celebrate that, but honestly, I genuinely celebrate anything positive. I wake up and I'm like, what am I grateful for today? It's almost like this reverse logotherapy, like, why am I not ungrateful for the day? Well, because I got shelter, I got this. You starting your day with those wins. You make up your bed in the day. You already got positive momentum.
Absolutely.
And that like accelerates you to such a nice trajectory that it struggles to almost knock you off that perch in a way. And I love that for everybody. I think we all can think of so many silver linings and so many reasons as to why we're grateful for the day and what we have in it.
Can I tell you the funny thing is, because you live a little bit closer, so my drive to work's a bit longer, and there is actually an off-ramp where that starts. I've literally trained my brain to start the positivity, the gratitude exercise by, you've got to have a bit of time to cry into your own shoulder. So like the first two off-ramps, I can complain about life. The third off-ramp, I've got to be starting the listing of positive things. So by the time we walk in here, you've got that positive mindset so that you can look at these big problems from a solution-driven perspective, not the judgment-based, like, because there's always a reason to blame. South Africa, we've always got a reason to blame someone else for our issues. That keeps us standing still.
I love that.
Oh, man.
You've developed a habit, which is good. You know, I read the stat the other day that said 150,000 people die every single day. So 150,000 people that are in the world today are not going to wake up tomorrow morning. So when you wake up in the morning and you practice gratitude, you're like, wow, I'm one of the ones that's here today. What am I going to do with my day? Starting your day with gratitude and ending your day with gratitude, paramount to well-being.
Couldn't have said it better. I absolutely love it. Thank you for the time you spend on the show. You are a breath of fresh air, light energy, and everything that we need. And for you, Mzansi, managing your stress in life, it starts with prioritizing your time and actively finding moments where you can take time out, quieten the mind, or do something that will bring you joy. And don't forget to breathe. Now, if you're looking for the perfect excuse to sit back and do nothing for 5 minutes, hey, I've got an idea for you. Just make yourself a cup of coffee and hit pause. Cheers, guys. And breathe.
A world full of intense aromas and velvety smooth crema, protected by a premium aluminium capsule. Magical JACOBS aroma.